With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Tennessee Titans. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains,
let's go, boy, bring it up.
Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover in a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. Two chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. And I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby.
30! Come on, no, come on, no. 40's Mike, 40's the Mike. You go night-night. Tell him go night-night.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And his first pass is incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith.
Intended for Jonnu Smith.
Down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 40's Mike. 40's Mike. Check pass. Check pass. Hey.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Tannehill's pass,
but instead third down.
For A.J. Brown.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10.
26, Mike. 26. 26.
Tannehill.
I got you, son.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Clinton Dix making the safety blitz look easy. Zooms in for the sack.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42.
At their own 49-yard line.
They'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Jackson's
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Mark Andrews.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't it? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him. It should open up things for you.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Well, pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at their own 26. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made by Tyus
27-yard line.
These two teams, of course, the Titans and Ravens, met in the postseason a year ago. And really, along with the Titans win the previous week in Foxborough, it was one of the shockers of the postseason. The Titans, a 6th seed on the road. The Ravens, they were the top seed, riding a 12-game win streak and coming off the first-round bye. But that game was all Tennessee. They led 28-6 at one point, ultimately winning 28-12 and sending them on to the AFC title game in Kansas City. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Come on, D! Hey, 40's Mike. Zip. 40's Mike. Army. Mike 40, check. Go.
From the gun, here's Tannehill.
Strip that ball.
And trying for Humphreys, but it's intercepted. It's the rookie linebacker, Patrick Queen. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air.
Kick is good.
They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Titans, nothing.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up first and 10. He finds an opening past the 40. Touchdown, Titans.
Derrick Henry on the carry.
Touchdown
Tennessee.
number 7 on the year. And the
Steven
Titans are an
Gostkowski
extra
for the
point
extra
away
point.
from tying this thing up. I don't think you can get any more efficient or
good.
tidy, whatever word you want to use in
ties
that.
the
In
game
one play,
at 7.
75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Check 26.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Jackson on a give to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Dobbins, the ball carrier.
He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7.
It's a gain of 8.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass
7.
option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady game.
Here we
From the 44, Jackson into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. That's now his second interception and as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Mike 40. Hey, switch gears.
Tannehill getting it out quickly to Brown. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Complete to number 11, A.J.
Brown.
Touchdown,
his sixth
Tennessee.
touchdown of the season. And the
Gostkowski
Titans have taken the lead. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Takes it at the 7. Now a hit and a loose football.
As that ball got away from him,
recovered by the kicking team.
Recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Bandit. Slam.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
There, and he nicely bit off
a gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Flush to his right. Over the middle to Smith. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 5. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Hey, 40! 48 right now. Let's go. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run.
And they'll have their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Fullback up the middle.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
First
Third
and
inches,
goal.
they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around, hand it to the big fella, and let him get forward for a first down.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Yannick
Anytime you decide
on
to
the
use your
tackle.
quarterback as a runner,
A gain of 3.
most of the time when you
Brings
design a
up
play,
second
you're
and
expecting to
goal
break a little bit
at
bigger
the
than this one
5-yard
because
line.
when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
On second down now, it's Henry. Not a whole
Derrick
lot
Henry,
there. He does
the ball
get a couple,
carrier.
taking it from the 5 down to
Patrick
the
Queen
3.
on the tackle.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there. Now Tannehill on third and goal.
I got you.
And he's got it.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation.
Hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
A field goal would make it a two-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They try to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that 2nd drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
That gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 5-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line.
The ball carrier brought down at his own 8-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Through one quarter, 14-7
That's the end
our
of the
score.
first quarter with the score Titans 14, Ravens 7.
Oh, already. 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Target. And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Not today. Hey, report. And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Come on, D. And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37. You're trapped.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Jackson
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Sam Cook
and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. "21 yards.
Jackson
Well done on the return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10.
line.
Let's go. We're 30. That's trash. 40's the Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come again.
A 1st down carry for Henry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He was brought down
And
by
that's exactly
Adrian
what you want on
Colbert.
a 1st down run. Pick up
It's a
5
gain of
yards,
5.
bring up 2nd and
Brings up
5.
2nd
The
and
defensive
5.
line, though, they've
At
got to
the
figure out a way to
Ravens'
out-leverage the
20-yard
guys up
line.
front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Hey.
2nd and 5 now. Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tannehill's pass.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered.
He was covered
so that took
by
his attention
Patrick
elsewhere
Queen.
to no avail.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of
Derrick
1st.
Henry
It's a
on the
pickup
carry.
of 3, but it brings
He's
up what will be
taken down
an
at the
interesting
17-yard
4th and 1.
So many things going to make it a good play on defense.
It's
In
now
this
4th
situation,
down.
just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run forward with Henry. And nowhere to go.
Derrick Henry.
He's going to be stopped behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of
Henry
scrimmage.
denied here
Result
on
of the
4th
play
down.
is a
And the
turnover
Ravens are going to get the
on
football back. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs,
a gain of
and
2.
hopefully flip the field.
Brings up second and 8.
Build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get that quarterback at all costs. Hey, check Mike, check Mike.
They run the option of Jackson will hand it to Ingram. Give him 3 on the run there.
Number
Now they're
21,
looking at a
Mark
3rd and
Ingram, the
about
ball
5.
carrier. The
Just not a
tackle
whole
made
lot
by
of room to
Jayon
operate there
Brown.
on that carry.
No,
That's
not
a
at
gain
all.
of
They did a
3.
really nice job
Now
staying in their
3rd
proper
and
places
5.
and not allowing any lanes to open up.
55. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Check. 55 to Mike. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. Focus, defense, focus.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for a Baltimore
A big one there on
Raven.
3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he gets this inside
Mark
the 35-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still
That's
over 40 yards between the two.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Sit hot. Hey, middle. Watch the back and watch the... Ready. Mike, shot. Mike 55. Hey,
This is Ingram. Works his way inside the 30.
Ingram again, the ball carrier. Amani Hooker up for the tackle.
It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
watch the screen.
From the 29, Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's Ingram. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 19. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A shotgun snap to give to Dobbins. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
He'll
lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, middle.
Now a first carry for their fullback. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Makes the
So
score.
they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there.
Made at the
So all in all,
25-yard line.
that's a good drive.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense has got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
Incomplete.
And sometimes when you see these calls
now
on 4th
2nd and
down,
10
when they
at the
decide to go for it, it's
25-yard
not
line.
necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Tannehill's
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level. The quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the gun, Jackson got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Allen Robinson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
The Titans take over first and 10.
Maybe some words we
their
can't
own
share.
25-yard
We'll
line.
just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you
Derrick
can run
Henry
back
is
out
the
there and go,
Titan ball
totally
carrier.
didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and
Marlon
be loose with
Humphrey
the
on the
football
tackle.
again. You're going to
2
take care of
yards
it,
on the
but you have to
pickup.
be careful
It's
about being
second
too
and
cautious
8
because
at
now
the
you can't run any
27-yard
offense at all.
line.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Tannehill. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Corey
Tannehill's
Davis,
pass complete to
his
number 84,
touchdown
Corey
on the
Davis.
season. And the
Touchdown,
Titans have once
Tennessee.
again taken the
Steven
lead.
Gostkowski for the extra point.
They erased that deficit pretty
The kick
quickly, did
is
they not? A
good.
2-play drive.
What do we
Makes the
call
score
that? Short-lived?
Titans 21.
Very short-lived.
Ravens 17.
2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays
Fair
count as a
catch
drive?
made at
Really,
the
but that second play
25-yard
was so
line.
good. I don't
The
care what we
Ravens
call it.
take
It was
over
enjoyable
first
to
and
watch.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
26.
Well,
1
every
yard
now and then we
gain
have to let a
brings
cliche
up
fly,
2nd
partner.
and 9.
In this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Go, let's run, and run it.
There he goes right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. And that one gives
His
them
kick
a 3-point
is good.
lead.
Makes the score Ravens 24, Titans 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A.J. Brown.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Mike 40, Mike 40. All day, baby, all day, all day, baby. We out. Mike's block. Mike's 40. Watch the pass. 40's Mike. 40's Mike.
Here's Tannehill. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now a timeout signaled for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name. How about your respect?
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Mike 40. I hope you brought your left. Tiger. 40's Mike.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
That's the end
They
of
weren't
the first
scared to
half.
let it fly,
With the
but it
score,
falls to the ground and
Ravens
brings up
24,
4th down.
Titans
So we've reached
21.
halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line
take
as
over
he's
1st
dropped at
and
the
10
23.
at their own 23-yard line.
I got homies that can sleep without two. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel. I got a lot of it.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Finish it. 55 to Mike. You at X. Mike. Crunch time, defense.
Now it's Jackson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to throw. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
Right
2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
He shows you right there. He can do more than just cover in the secondary for that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And you know he wants to make the most of every carry because he competes with his quarterback. Lamar Jackson, 4 carries and yardage. But Mark Ingram, over 1,000 yards last season. And then the Ravens went out and drafted J.K. Dobbins out of Ohio State in the second.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
In the middle, 55. He runs. Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 50 to Mike. 3 buzz.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Trips over here. That's overload.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Watch the run.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him
Lamar
down.
Jackson
It's Jeffrey Simmons who got in to record the sack.
Loss on the play.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they are silly. They move to a play action sack. And Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's
the
loose.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half.
On the carry.
Other teams just go, okay,
the
these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well
for us. And
sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They keep it with Henry on first down. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple
Henry,
up to the 38.
The ball carrier.
Nice job on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here we go. Lady! Mike,
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 48, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Tannehill's pass.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week
take
ago.
over
He's
1st
seeing
and
the
10
ball so well
at the
and understanding
43-yard
where
line.
receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Pass. Intercepted.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Watch the ship.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Number 22, Derrick Henry,
No
the ball
doubt about
carrier.
it. Really nice job
He's
there by the
tackled at
defense.
the
Now allowing
29-yard
him to
line.
get to the perimeter.
A gain of a
But
yard.
that means your defensive
Brings up
ends, your
second
outside
and
linebackers, the
9.
guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Yeah, let's get sacked.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. And that one almost intercepted.
Tannehill's pass.
Far too loose with the
Intended
football
for
here.
A.J.
Nearly
Brown.
a 4th pick.
Incomplete.
And it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Patrick
A lot of times
Queen.
it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game.
In punt formation.
And now 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Nice punt, but good work on the
Ravens
return
take
to get
over
back
first
11
and 10.
yards.
At
And
their
that will
own
come the offense as
38-yard
they
line.
take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because
J.K.
a
Dobbins,
one-play
the ball
drive, we throw
carrier.
an interception.
He's
A
tackled
lot
at
of
the
people think
40-yard
very next
line.
time out, run the
2
football,
yards on the
don't give them a
pickup.
chance.
It's
play
2nd
action.
I
and
think
8.
maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Rush in. Undercrush.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
So they'll get a little
That's the
extra
end
time
of
to
the
come up
third
with his
quarter.
3rd down
With the
play as
score,
we played 3
Ravens
quarters.
27,
You're watching
Titans
the NFL
21.
on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
Just like that. Just like that.
Jackson from the shotgun. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's gonna wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I got him.
After the penalty, it's Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Ingram, his 9th touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up from offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield, and how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone.
And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Ravens 34, Titans 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for
Fair
and
catch
taken
made
successfully.
at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches
with Henry
at the 35-yard line.
And able to get this one across the 45
Derrick Henry
before he's
on the
brought
carry.
down. 11
He was
yards
tackled
there,
at the 46-yard line.
Oh, that's
a
one
gain
to
of
warm
11
the
on the
hearts of
play.
all those old school
First
football
down,
players,
Titans.
isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check. Hey. I'm coming.
Now Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete.
Tannehill's pass.
He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, let's switch the mic right here. We'll go Mike forward.
This is Henry. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
He gets 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. The Titans on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds.
Incomplete.
So a big call there. That brings up 4.
on the coverage.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
It's just me and you.
The open man is Smith. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
A gain of 7.
Time to pull out the stopses now, and they convert there on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. This one caught by Davis. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
3 down. 40's the mic.
Henry. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle,
Derrick
but then quickly
Henry
brought
the carry.
down.
He was
3
brought
yards
down
on the
at the
pickup there, and
13-yard
it'll
line.
be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Lady!
In your face.
Deep.
Now Tannehill. Dancing to his left. This will get on at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. To throw is Tannehill. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Ryan
On any
Tannehill.
1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
2nd down and goal. Tannehill. That's complete right around the 8.
Tannehill's
And he will
pass complete to number
score.
84,
Touchdown,
Corey Davis.
Titans.
Touchdown,
Corey
Tennessee.
Davis. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again.
Steven
Gostkowski for the point after.
For the extra point.
And the lead will
The
shrink
kick
to
is
6.
good. Makes the score Ravens 34, Titans 28.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here
at their own
at the
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, also a 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
37's the Mike. Mike 37.
They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the
Number
43.
21, Mark Ingram, the ball carrier.
He's going to use the first
Taken
of their
down at
timeouts.
the 43-yard line.
It's just their first.
That's
They'll be
a
down
gain
to
of
2
4.
remaining as we
Brings
step
up
aside
3rd
here in
and
the
5.
4th quarter. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Be afraid of me.
Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Ingram.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Could just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down.
At the
got the big
45-yard
completion
line.
in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. They'll run on 1st down. Ingram. And this winds up a gain of 4
Mark
to the 41.
Ingram, the ball carrier.
I have to chuckle to
Amani
myself a little
Hooker
bit,
up
Brandon,
for the
because
tackle.
right now, I can
4
be in
yards
that
on
huddle
the
with that
pickup.
offensive line. I
2nd
know
and
exactly
6
what they're saying.
at the
If you call a
41-yard
pass
line.
play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. From the 41, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding.
Number 22, Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
Malik Harrison
He's
on the
tackled at
tackle.
the 40-yard line.
Now Tannehill. Flushed out right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Lady! Mike right there. 40's Mike. Yeah.
Mike 40, check, he's coming.
Hip.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it.
Intended
Instead,
for A.J.
2nd
Brown.
down.
Incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's
Brings
been a
up
part of their
2nd
game
and
plan
10.
all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 4.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Here we go. Lady! Man, I got you. Triple left. Mike's 40.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jalen Ferguson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
15-yard
Partner,
loss.
you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
48 to Mike. Rock. Here we go.
They snap it to Tannehill. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Turnover on downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
Oh, 55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. Watch the curls.
Today's final score.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Baltimore, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Titans, what else is new? They fall again. That's now 10 straight losses to start the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire